Good day everyone, and welcome to our very first Atterbury Motors vehicle review. Today I'm joined by one of our floor vehicles, a 2014 Audi Q5 2.0 TDI Quattro. It's in manual spec and ain't it glorious. Now with SUVs, people these days don't buy them to go do rugged off-roading. They mainly spend half of their lives in parking lots at shopping centres, doing school runs or going on highways. This Q5 is a facelifted version and it is very noticeable by the new front end and rear end, new tail lights, headlights, LED daytime running lights front and rear, and the new grille. First off, let's start out round the back. Now, Audis have always been very well known for the interior space and luggage space, and this Q5 is no exception. It's a nice square shape, the trunk, virtually no load lip, which means it's easy to slide those bags in and out, tethering hooks dotted around the place, some hidden storage compartments, and a space saver spare wheel. This is the weirdest one I've ever seen in my life, but it's there and it will help. If you want to fold down the seats, you have these nice little flip tabs on both sides. They are standard across the range. If you pull them, the seats go down, just like that. Now you will notice they don't always fold flat completely, like fully on their own, but there's a little feature that I'd like to show you. Now, coming around to the side, you'll see the seats have not folded flat completely, but if you push them down into a muted click, they will lock in place. Same with this one, it's locked. As you can see, it's now fully flat, making it easier to push heavier items towards the front, and also gives you a bigger loading space. Getting into the back, for reference, this seat is in my driving position. I'm 183 centimeters tall, and still I've got plenty of knee room, tons of headroom. The seats are comfortable for longer journeys. The middle seat is big enough for a third person, though 3 adults at the back will be quite tough, but it's a nice space to be. This vehicle will definitely be nice for longer journeys, seeing as there is a charging point back here for the kids. They do have their iPads, they will want to charge them. The only difficult thing is the transmission tunnel is quite big because this vehicle is a Quattro all-wheel drive. Now, let's move to the front. Here in the front of the Q5, there is tons of practicality covered in luscious materials. The door bins are very large, they can fit a big bottle, which is especially suiting for longer journeys. The center cubby is quite big, nothing to go home about. It's the same size as the competitor's one. This one is covered in a nice felt lining, so things don't rattle around. You've got some aux ports and another charging point back there. The armrest is leather covered and adjustable. The cubby hold is quite big, however there is a center lid running straight through it, so you can store different things at different levels and at different places, but that does eat into some space, which means you can't fit in bigger items. Onto the look and feel of the vehicle. There's loads of luscious soft touch materials. This is an Audi, so the interior quality is going to be very premium, way better than that found in BMWs and Mercedes at the time. This thing has the Audi concert system inside, which I'll be honest with you, there's tons of speakers around the place. However, the sound system is brilliant in this vehicle. This one comes with the 6.5-inch TFT color display. Everything is controlled by this nice little swivel wheel here. You've got your menu options, loads of buttons, I'll be honest, but it's logically laid out, easy to get used to, very nice. All the buttons are muted and everything is just perfect. This specific model is the 6-speed manual, and I must say, it does rather suit the vehicle. Yes, people do tend to go for the automatics, even though they are a lot heavier on fuel, but also they're a bit lazy. I like this one, especially with the diesel engine. The manual is so smooth, so easy, very well muted. It's comfortable around town, it's easy to control, it's not jerky at all, and I do like being in control of the vehicle when I drive it. So the Audi Q5 came with loads of engine options, and arguably the best one is still the 2-litre TDI fitted to this model. It has 130 kilowatts of power, 380 newton meters of torque, and a 0 to 60 time of under 9 seconds. The engine also has an acclaimed fuel consumption figure of 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers, and I can see how that can be closely matched because I'm currently averaging 7.8. The ride quality in the Audi is very, very comfortable. It's very nice. It's easily comfortable on open roads, city centers. But the handling is also exceptional. It's something you don't expect, and most owners won't expect this, but when you go around a corner, it holds pretty well. The cornering is very nice. I don't know how they got that perfect blend going, but I really do appreciate it, and it is so nice. One trade-off, however, is if a car can corner, the ride can get pretty hard, and in town I can't feel it. It is very soft and it's just a pleasant place to be. If you look at the acceleration figure of under 9 seconds from 0 to 100, then you start realizing that it might just be a 2 litre in a big heavy car, but this car is no slouch. It's easily at home in the city, on the highway, long distances, short distances, wherever you take it. However, the one gripe that most customers will have with the Q5 is that it is a Quattro all-wheel drive system, but it's not the best for off-roading. And yes, like I stated earlier, not a lot of people are planning to take this vehicle off-road. It is going to be in town mainly. But sometimes you do find yourself in a predicament where you do need a four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive system, and this is not bad and will definitely get you out of most situations. But if you're looking to maybe drive to a farm or go to the countryside a bit, maybe do a slight bit of off-roading, then yeah, it's gonna not be able to compete with things like the Land Rover Freelander or Discovery Sport. They'd be much more at home, you know, in the countryside. So what's my verdict of this Audi then? Well, it is worlds apart from its competitors in terms of quality, style and overall drive. I would definitely recommend this car for any family, as it has low mileage, a spotless interior and a spotless exterior. It definitely holds its own on the road and is easily recognizable by its striking design, new front fascia, great looks and bold curves.